Hi, hello, namaskar. Now we are going to discuss the next part of the amino acids and the proteins, that is stereochemistry of amino acids. Here in the amino acid, glycine does not have a asymmetric carbon atom and therefore does not have optical isomers. Glycine is one of the example of amino acids. It does not have a asymmetric carbon atom. Asymmetric carbon atom is nothing but a chiral carbon atom. Chiral carbon atom means the carbon atom, the four different substituents attached to the same carbon atom. Then only we can say it is a chiral carbon atom. Here this glycine does not have a asymmetric carbon atom, so it cannot be rotate the plane of polarized light, and they have not the optical isomers. But other amino acids like alanine and all other amino acids have asymmetric carbon atoms. There is a presence of chiral carbon atom. So for this reason they are optically active. They can rotate the plane of polarized light and exist in D and L forms, which are non-superimposable mirror image isomers. Now here, if the carboxyl group is at the top, if we keep this carboxyl group is at the top, the D form refers to the isomer with the NH2 group is at the right. When we keep this COH group is at the top to this carbon atom, and then this NH2 group on the right side, then we can say it is a D amino acids, and the L form is the isomer with the NH2 group is on the left. When we keep this COH on the top, then NH2 group on the left side, then we can say this is the L amino acids. The letters D and L refers only to the relative configuration around the asymmetric carbon atom and not the direction of optical rotation. These are the relative configuration of the amino acids, asymmetric carbon atom. This is the asymmetric carbon atom, also called as a chiral carbon atom. Why? Because here all the four different substituents attached to these carbon atoms, same carbon atoms. So we go to the next point, that is Jeter ion and isoelectric point or isoelectric pH. Here first we go to the Jeter ion. We see the Jeter ion, that is Jeter ion also called as a dipolar ion. The name Jeter is derived from the German word. This name Jeter is derived from the German word which means hybrid. The meaning of this Jeter is hybrid. Jeter ion is a hybrid molecule containing positive and negative ionic groups. Means both the charges, both the ionic groups are present in the Jeter ion. So therefore it is also called as a dipolar ion. Now here if you see the example of amino acid, here this is the general structure of the amino acid. In the first class only I said this amino acid mostly exist in the ionized form only in the biological system. So here this is the general structure of the amino acids. Now here this NH2 lone pair of electrons will attract this H plus ion, so it becomes NH3. NH2 becomes NH3, so RCH NH3 plus COO minus. This electron, this bond is shifted towards the oxygen and it becomes O minus. So there is a formation of Jeter ion here, that is the ionized form of the amino acid. It is having both the charges, both the ionic group, that is positive ionic group as well as negative ionic groups. Even though it is neutral overall, it carries both the charges, that is positive charge and the negative charge. As I said, the amino acid rarely exists in the neutral form. In the neutral form, it is rarely exists with free carboxylic group and the free amino groups. Here you see in strongly acidic solution at low pH, the pH range up to 7 there is a acidic condition. After the 7 is the neutral, and after the 7 to 14 there is a basic condition, alkaline condition. In a strongly acidic solution means at low pH the amino acid is positively charged. at strongly in the strongly acidic solution, you see here this O minus will attract this H plus ion, it becomes positively charged ion. Means here positive ion is present. In strongly acidic solution, the amino acid is positively charged. In strongly alkaline solution, means at the high pH, the amino acid is in negatively charged. Here this OH minus in the alkaline solution at the high pH, this is the alkaline condition, OH minus hydroxide ion will attract this H plus ion, so it becomes there is the elimination of water molecule, there is a formation of negative ionic groups here. In strongly alkaline solution, the amino acid is negatively charged, and in the strongly acidic solution, the amino acid is positively charged. So here in the next point, that is isoelectric point, or also called as the isoelectric pH, it is defined as the pH at which a molecule exists as a deuter ion or dipolar ion. This isoelectric point is also called as a neutral pH. As I said here, in the strongly acidic solution, the amino acid is positively charged, and in strongly alkaline solution, the amino acid is negatively charged. But in the neutral condition, at the isoelectric point in the isoelectric pH, in this condition, the pH at which a molecule exists as a deuter ion or the dipolar ion and carries no net charge. At the isoelectric point, this molecule exists as a deuter ion, means deuter ion only, means already we have discussed, deuter ion is a hybrid molecule containing both ionic groups, that is positive ionic group as well as negative ionic group. Both the ionic groups are present in the deuter ion. So here molecule exists as a deuter ion and or dipolar ion and carries no net charge. Thus the molecule is electrically neutral. This pH is called as a isoelectric point of that amino acids. Thank you.